Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, continuing on with our floral and plant inspired series. So behind me here was the last one I did, inspired by the hibiscus flower, and that hot pink with the dark Hawaiian blue is just so spectacular. But I'm continuing on this floral series because I have a bunch of these really neat stencils I've gotten from Amazon. So I thought if we're combining fun facts and using those beautiful fluid art patterns as the background and then coming on top with just a solid color for the stencil, it's going to turn out really pretty. I could already tell it's going to be a pain in the butt to paint all of these tiny little lines because this stencil is actually pretty wide open. So I'll figure it out when I get there. But today's flower is the infamous daisy. And when I think of a daisy, I always think of just the straight traditional yellow center with the white flowers, the flower petals. But today I want to mix it up and do something a little bit different, because if you do look up pictures of daisies like these ones, you'll find that they come in a lot of different varieties. So because I want to use my imagination, I'm going to be going with a few different colors. So I do have this Amsterdam titanium white. Now I did put Australian floetrol in here, and I'll explain to you my methodology here in just a minute, but we got some white. This is a custom blue. I'm calling it Cornflower blue. It's not quite periwinkle, but I just think it's so pretty. It's a cool blue. So that consisted of titanium white from Amsterdam, but Liquitex Basics primary blue, and then just a little bit of a dab of cadmium red medium hue from Liquitex Basics. So that's kind of what gives it that purplish kind of cooler color of a blue. So I'm really excited to use that one. And then I figured we should be adding like a little bit of gold for bling on the edges. So my method is going to be, I'm going to be pouring these colors out in a circle. And then with my white, because I know it's going to make cells, I'm going to use one of these black cards. This is what I use for when I do paint skin jewelry to hang necklaces and earrings. But I just want to do a few radial swipes across it so we can get some of those lacing and cells and kind of drag the white up into the blue, up into like the gold. So we'll see how it goes. But while I work on this, just stay tuned for some of the fun facts that are going to scroll across your screen about the daisy flower, because there's a lot of really neat ones. All right, let's get started. right, coming in close up wet. I stopped myself from adding the center now. This is gonna dry a little bit differently. When the white dries, you'll actually be able to see more of like where the blue started. So I kind of want to see how that turns out. But we did get some really pretty lacing up here. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Down in this corner is gorgeous. And I was very happy that the blue and gold complement each other, but they didn't mix to make a ugly green or anything like that. So that is, I'm considering a big success. So these cells are really cool down here because they have like, zoom in here. They're like white and blue. It's kind of cool. All right, so we will let this dry. I'll probably do my stencil and then come in with the center as I paint my stencil stuff as well. So, all right, that's where I'll see you next. All right, here we are the next day. It's pretty much dry, but look at how beautiful this cornflower blue just shimmers against this gold. I'm gonna have to, sorry, got a shadow there. I'm gonna have to do this color combo again and not have so much white in the middle because that is so pretty. Wow, look at that. All right, now I just have to determine what I'm going to be doing with the center and then the stencil color around it. So wish me luck, and whatever I do pick, let me know if you would have picked that or if you think something else would have looked better, because I'm interested in your thoughts. All right, let's continue on. All right, here we are with dried results. Okay, I did a little bit more embellishment off camera, but look at how beautiful this gold with this like slate gray blue. We got our daisy here. I'm really excited. I had to leave these corners because they were just like so pretty. So I couldn't cover them up. So I figured I would just leave them as accents, but I can't really capture the sheen. Let me see if I can get it over here. Oh yeah, there we go. You can't go wrong with like gold and like blue and gray. Just so classic. And we got some cool cells. I was trying to align my stencils so I could get like maximum, maximum movement from the fluid art below it. And then of course I came in and did the center as a gold. So let me know what you guys think. I know I said my last one was my favorite, the hibiscus one, but oh boy, it's gonna be hard to beat this one. But that's a good thing. I hope I keep having that problem on picking my favorite. So, all right, drop me a comment on what flower you guys would like to see next. There's so many out there to pick from. So if any of them have an amazing story or are helpful in real life for people, whether they're herbal or they're just like the best smelling one you've ever smelled, please drop me a comment and let me know. I'd love to hear from you. All right, thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time and have a wonderful week. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone.